Traders, Anthony here. I'm looking at Bitcoin. Interesting price action we have here on the weekly. So we've traded into this big level here, and what I'm seeing, or what I've got marked up on the chart, is we have this 3 drive pattern. First one was pretty significant pullback. Second one was pretty significant, bit of a pullback. And the third one, kind of running out of steam. Big drop off, and then we've got this flat top. It's wicked through slightly above this previous high, and we've got this double top situation sitting up here. I'm always interested in a trend when I see it trade like this. So we get this drive, second drive, third drive, and then weakness starting to come into it. In fact, I'd like to draw that a bit differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 5 drive 5 tends to be pretty lame. Right, so anyway, we're starting to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a bit of that coming into the chart, in my opinion. So that's on the weekly. On the daily, have a look at this. I mean, I don't want to get involved. I'm bullish Bitcoin, but I don't want to get involved long here at the moment. All right, we've wicked up above this previous high, taken out buy-side liquidity here. Got a bit of a double top thing going on the daily. Let's have a close look at this. What we got is double top, and then it wicks above, and now we've got this lower high. So I'm wondering whether this is gearing up to for a correction here. And then we've got this gap down through here that it could look to trade through, possibly. So let's just go down to the 4-hour chart and get a closer look at it. It's trying to make some sense of this messy price action here. So we've got these relative equal highs here, spikes up, stops above. So nothing really convincing at the moment. This is still ranging sideways. And I mean, there's quite a bit of volatility here, but just keep an eye on this, because I'm thinking this could start to set up short. If that's the case, then target's going to be down around here. We're on the 4-hour chart. That would be a decent pullback. So let's just go back out again to the daily and have a look at, all right, I'll just grab that. It's going to pull this through here. Call it a measured move. That kind of matches that, kind of matches this, matches that. We've got this high to low, we've got this give or take. Okay, so we've got this potential measured move here. Kind of makes sense. Possibly we see it pull back. See that? Now, the other thing with this is to grab a fib from low to high, and that kind of coincides with, I'm bullish Bitcoin, don't get me wrong here, but I don't want to get involved up here. See this yellow zone, 618786, and it coincides with this 4-hour accumulation range that I've drawn up here. So that, a pullback down in here could get me interested to buy. Keep an eye on this, and I'm thinking, let's just go down to an hourly time frame. What do we got here? Let's scrunch it up. Yeah, we got this range. Really, where do you draw it from? I want to take the bulk of it, like through here, for example. Okay, we get this range, and then it wicks up above and below a few times. But really what's got me interested is this here, attacking buy-side liquidity above these highs, lower high. So I'm going to keep an eye on, if this rolls over and we start to see lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. If we start to see this from this point onwards setting up like that, that's going to be a potential opportunity to counter trend trade it. I guess that's my take on this, but just be careful with this. It's a volatile, potentially dangerous, but I think if I see lower lows, lower highs, as I mentioned, and then we retest this low and we fail here, have a look at that for the opportunity to get involved short. Right? If that sets up, then I'm good to go. If it doesn't set up, I mean, it could break north. Who knows? Just wait and see how it breaks out of the range, and wait for the opportunity. But be careful, because we got big players in here who manipulate this market. I mean, you can see. By the way, guys, click the links below and jump on board. I've got a Telegram group you're welcome to join, free of charge. Love to see you in there. See how we break out of this and we spike up and down, and this one here as well. All right, so just be careful. Don't get sucked into. This traps a lot of traders long, by the way. This is exactly what smart money's doing, right? They push it up here. They know that there's resting liquidity under here, and then what do? They take it out. They push it up again, and then what do? They just take out all your stops. Okay, well, they push it up again. Stop hunts, both sides of this range. So just watch out for that whippiness through this range. I want to see it break, retest, fail, and just wait for the trend to set up. Okay, so we've got a fair way between, if we go back out, say to 4H again, don't want to ramble on here, but we've got this thin leg, and that I'm looking for a potential trade through. But keep in mind, we've got these levels back in here. We've got this. So there's a couple of levels to be mindful of. Okay guys, I mean, that's my take on Bitcoin. I'm just going to wait to see if we get a break of this, retest and fail, and target 1, target 2, something like that. Get your stop loss into position, pull it down behind it, trail it, and stay with it until the trend, till we get a break of structure, a break of the trend. In other words, you know, you'd be short here until we break out of the trend. Okay guys, that's my take on Bitcoin. Just be careful with this. It's volatile, and it's not an easy gig. With that, I hope you have a great day, safe trading, and we'll see you in the next video.